Welcome to Avalon Robotics RobotStudio tutorials. In each of these tutorials you'll learn key skills as well as tips and tricks on how to use and program an ABB industrial robot. If you do like these tutorials, I would ask that you please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. How to import and manipulate geometry. So we're going to come into import geometry. I created this 2600 robot base in Onshape, and so it's a geometric shape that has welded tube frame, and as you can see when it imported in, we have these different, so this is a component group with the different parts in each in the component group here. So I can come in, right click, do modify graphic appearance. I can come in and I can make this whatever I want to make it, diffused metal, or we could actually apply and do kind of a light gray to the whole thing. That's materials. You can change the color of it here, and it'll just change the color of your object. Now I'm applying it at the assembly level, and that's where you can apply materials. So I'm just going to do light gray for now. If I actually wanted to come in and do at the part level, I can still do different appearances and materials at the part level. So a chrome top, if you wanted a chrome top. But what you can't do is you can't do materials for bodies. You can only set the color of a body. So the body, you can set the color of this body, but you can't apply a material to it. So I'm just going to undo that. So now we got our base. Our base is in here. Looks good. Like it. Now I'm going to import the casters for it. So I have these leveling casters that I'm going to put on it. And as you can see, they're imported in. It is imported in as a part with bodies. So this whole part right here, I'm going to rotate it around. Actually, I'm just going to come in and hide this so that you can see. So I'm going to be able to take this and I want to apply it to my part, or my base. So come in, just going to set the position of it. We're just going to rotate it around the x-axis 3 degrees. Now I have my caster in the right position. I'm going to make it look a little better. Now, like I said before, I can't apply material types to all this, but I sure can make it look good by setting the color of it. So I can set the color, give this, let's see here, let's make this part, sorry, so if I want to select individual parts, right now it's selecting the part. If I want to select individual bodies, the filter here at the top will allow me to do that. So I'm going to select this body now, change the color, make it red, just add some kind of nice definition to it, maybe make this a different color of black, not quite solid black, but make it a darker color there. And then, I don't know, make the bolts a different color. So one of the things that you can do here that if you wanted to is that let's make this a component group. So I'm going to do a new component group. I'm going to call this caster. I'm going to move the caster down into it, but I'm also going to come in and create a new part, and I'm going to call this bolts. So I'll move that into the component group of caster. So now I can come in and I can actually select all the bolts and the nuts, take those out of there, and put them down into the part. And now all my bolts and nuts are selected there, and now I can apply a graphic appearance to these, and let's make our own. Just give it a different look. Okay, so that's making it look a lot better than what it was, and now I have a component group of caster. So let's put this caster Um, Sorry, so some of the things that I have are shortcut keys. Shortcut keys are going to enable me to be able to do quick actions, visible and invisible. You can see I have assigned to Control Shift A. I have a lot of my shortcut keys that are configured to Control Shift. So like material type is Control Shift Q. It automatically brings up material type. Okay, so now let's put the caster where we want it to be. So this, we're going to come in and we're actually going to do, it's a position and we're going to place it in one point. And you can see I have Control M to be the shortcut key to that. So we're going to do 1 point. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in and these need to be put onto these tubes. So I'm going to come in, select my filter to be able to select points, and I'm going to select the primary point to be right here from, and then I'm going to select down here to be 2, and now just move that down into here. And as you can see, it's a little, some interference, but overall it's going to look pretty good. So I'm going to copy that now, that caster, 4 times. I'm going to take that. I'm going to do the same thing from primary point, select that point again, to this one. Okay. Now caster 3, you can actually come in and say, okay, my primary point is this. Oh. So one thing that you have to be careful of is if you're moving around in the area, sometimes it defocuses what you're doing over here. So you have to make sure that you click back in here. Okay, so that one, put it there. Caster 4, same type of thing. Again, click over in here. And how you know that is you can see the 3 little dots on the cursor itself, that it's ready to go. So, okay, so there is a cart. I'm going to create and make this IRB 2600 base. Inside of this, I am going to have another component group called, I'm going to call it casters. I'm going to move the 4 casters into it. And then I'm going to rename this here base 3. And now I have the 2600 base frame. So I hope that you have learned how to import geometry, how to apply graphic appearance to geometry, and also how to manipulate geometries. So please let me know what you think and if you'd like to see anything else.